5 days remaining. The assassin appears for the third time. Only in the Holy Grail War could I meet such an opponent. Castor had told me not to worry too much about it, but still, I can't help but think on it.
I understand how you feel, but really, there's no sense in obsessing over it all. I'm almost positive that guy wanted everything about him to remain inscrutable, even his death. He may have been a dastardly villain, but at the very least he had a sense of shame. And he was an assassin. It's not like he wanted anyone's approval. He chose strength above all else. If you must remember anything at all about him, remember that even in the end, he still had his pride.
That may be true. Just like Castor says, Julius's life was his own. I can't take responsibility for how he led it.
There's no use in crying over a defeated enemy when we still have one remaining before us.
I nod in acknowledgement of Castor's words. Now that I think about it, I haven't told Ronnie about Julius. I wonder if she's around today. I think I'll go see her later.
Ronnie! Hakuno, you finally made it to the finals. That you were alive is cause for celebration.
Ronnie smiles, seemingly unaware that she's the main reason I've made it this far. I have to win one more time to be worthy of that smile. I have to reach the Holy Grail.
It comes as no surprise that the finals are against the Harways.
Ronnie's beaming expression gives way to one muddied by anxiety, though still steadfast.
I have a request, Hakuno.
A request? If she wants me to get the Holy Grail, I've already committed. Her burdens and my resolve both drive us to accomplish our task of attaining the Holy Grail.
Stay alive, and return to me. As Julius was the cunning scorpion, Leonard is the lion, the pride and strength of the Harways. He is the true representative of those Western European plutocrats. The Holy Grail is his to lose.
I'm surprised to hear Ronnie lecture so, but her earnestness is really quite endearing. I don't plan on giving Leo any quarter. He's my better, so I'll have to go all out. That said, I'm different from what I was in the first round. I have my servant and Ronnie, both of whom have seen me through some tough patches.
I knew I could have faith in you, Hakuno. If there's anything at all you wish me to do, just ask.
It's in my power to make sure that smile never diminishes, and that we go to the Grail hand in hand. I request a wedding outfit for you, Ronnie. Wait, but I'm already married to Tamamo. And she does not take kindly to polygamy.
Please return safely to me next time as well, Hakuno. If there's anything at all I can do to ensure your safe return, please say so.
This is a tricky situation, trying to run a harem while also having Tamamo in it as the main wife. That's difficult. Hell yeah, Tamamo. We've got this. It's fine, you can't castrate a ghost? I don't know, Tamamo's kind of a god. She can probably do a lot of things that you would think wouldn't be possible. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. I've already gotten Sakura's big lunch, right? I'm just making sure. Yep, sure did. Man, poor Sakura, she basically doesn't exist in this entire thing. Tosaka, meanwhile, gets a big front row character seat. Castor's subdued manner and twitching ears immediately tells me something is wrong with her.
What's up? Why are you looking at me like that? Come on, we need to go to the arena.
Castor seems to have returned to her normal, exuberant self, but it feels really forced. I want to help her in any way I can. She is my partner in all of this, so I ask. Are your ears itchy? Sure, let's go full-on dense protagonist. Are your ears itchy or something?
Master, no bad touch on my ears. I know how appealing Tamamo's fluffy ears are, but doing that makes my no-no bits all tingly. Also, doing that where we can be seen makes it even worse. Can't you wait until we're alone?
Castor tries to brush me off in her normal flirty way, but I can see the effort behind her smile. This is more serious than I thought. Tamamo is usually all smiles, but it seems that right now she's anything but happy. I'm finally able to read the subtle changes in her mood. Oh yeah, they explicitly state it. Tamamo is hyper-lewd. She can talk to me about anything. When I tell her this, Castor responds with a sigh.
This isn't a problem that can simply be talked away. I'm pretty good at fooling the moon cell surveillance, but I may have messed up this time. But this time Tamamo really screwed up. I won't be able to hide my mistake, more or less.
With that said, Castor frowns, folding her arms across her chest and begins muttering to herself. To anyone else, it looked like she was just kidding, but to me, it's obvious she's really worried. What did she mean by the moon cell surveillance?
The thing is, let's say it has to do with one's priorities. It's part of our contract. Servants generated by the moon cell are obligated to protect this one thing at any cost. For example, if a master tried to destroy the system, we servants would be required to stop them. That's the gist of it anyway. And if a servant puts their master over the system, that servant would be deleted from the moon cell.
Oh, that is a problem. Hold on a second. This means Tamamo, who's been my #1 supporter since the beginning, has been violating this edict.
But my resolve to never let anyone harm Gushijin-sama will never change ever. Yeah, let's continue with this train of thought, shall we? So, I'm sorry to have dumped this on you, Master. Tamamo will have to figure this out on her own. Just forget everything I said from now on. I'll be totally untouchable, so no worries.
With a final fetching victory pose, Castor disappears, a sad smile still on her face. Now she's just being stupid. There's no way I'm gonna be able to forget anything she just said to me. Big Baka Castor. Baka Baka. Yeah, anyway, remember, this is, the art for the characters is Wada Arco. I guarantee Wada Arco demanded that Nasu write in some words about Tamamo's tingly bits. Can I open these doors? Yay. Yay! Door open! Look at all the doors. All the doors in the arena that were sealed opened at the same time. Julius must have somehow hacked the arena and blocked the passageways.
Ah, the doors are open. Now we can continue exploring. Chop chop, master. We've lots to do still.
It's a date. Ba 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 ba. Whoops. Did not mean to touch that. No. I was just walking. I'm walking here. Oh man, imagine that. Imagine if instead of Hakuno getting chosen to be a participant of the Holy Grail Awards, some guy from Jersey. Hey, yo, Mooncell, what you doing? I'm walking over here. Boop. Ow, we took some damage. Oh, hey, nice. By the way, I looked it up, and at this point, at this level, Nero and Emiya would have about 3,000 plus HP, while Tamamo's sitting here below 2,000. Oh man, the Tamamo route really is hard mode. It's fun though. And I even decided to choose the hardest route for hard mode. Ronnie's route, I personally think is a fair bit harder than choosing Rin's route. How much difference would there be in the skills damage-wise? So the big difference is more the MP pool and sustainability of spamming skills. Skill damage would be relatively comparable. I think Nero would be hitting harder than Tamamo, unless Tamamo uses her her setup skill first. Whoops. Okay, so on a normal skill use, Tamamo will probably hit a little less than Nero would, because all of Nero's skills scale with her strength, and you're just going to mash strength on her for the most part. Maybe a little defense here and there. So she hits very hard. But the difference is Nero is going to have a much smaller mana pool than Tamamo. She's not going to be able to regain mana via using break or stuff like that nearly as well as Tamamo can. And most importantly, she doesn't have Merciful Sky to quadruple the damage of her next skill and then annihilate people. Merciful Sky is so nice to have. It's so strong. There doesn't seem to be any enemies lurking around here, so maybe I can actually relax for a while.
Is there something wrong? Why don't we take a short break?
My servant always tells me what's on her mind. It might be arrogant to think that I could help ease hers. As those words leave my lips, Castor's expression turns decidedly gloomy, and...
You're actually worried about me? You can't imagine how happy that makes me, Master. But really, I'm fine. It may not look like it, but Tamamo no Mai is actually a very patient woman. And I'm pretty sure I can overcome any torture that the moon cell could possibly devise.
Pretending to not notice what she's going through isn't going to work anymore. She means more to me than anyone else. How can I possibly ignore the fact that she's suffering?
Your kindness and compassion is putting me in a rather difficult position, you know. My fundamental role will always be to help my master make it to the Holy Grail. That should be my only goal, so I can't allow you to put yourself in danger on my account. So forget about my petty problems and focus on the Holy Grail. Your next opponent is really strong, you know.
As she says this, she turns her back to me again. The shiver of emotion that ran from the tip of her tail and up through her ears was impossible to miss. Be true to your feelings, Castor. Be true to your feelings, Castor. I demand of it. Just like always.
But I always have. Oh, I didn't know you had a sadistic streak, Master. And I am honest about my feelings.
Anyway, I don't want her to struggle with her problems by herself. We're more than master and servant now. Haven't we always helped and supported each other throughout the war?
I don't deserve such kindness. That's why I can't ask for...
Castor's voice starts to crack with emotion before she can finish her sentence. The agreement with the Moon Cell. Any servant who puts their master before the Moon Cell will be punished. And as her master, I would be punished as well. Even if unintentional, any master who raised such a troublesome servant would be eliminated. That's why Castor is insisting that she should handle it by herself. Her rationale is that if I don't know anything about what's going on, the Moon Cell would leave me alone. Castor has always been with me. I see now that her smile is her way of dealing with the fact that there are some things she can never have. Afraid, hurt, and lonely. Although not human, she's probably the most human of anyone I've ever met here. When I first met her, I found her exuberance overwhelming. Having faced death together numerous times, there's no one else in this place that I trust more. I can't. I cannot let her struggle alone! I can't let her face this alone. If the Moon Cell's gonna punish her, I'll be by her side when it comes. We've been together for a long time now. My feelings for her aren't forced. Though I don't really exist except as data, and she's not human, our feelings for each other are real. As someone who once had nothing, the bond between us means everything to me. It's a treasure that both Tamamo and I share.
Bond, eh? The bond between you and I. That's so heartwarming. Bond.
A genuine smile lights up Castor's face as she repeats the word to herself again and again. The worry that was coloring her expression is gone. replaced with something akin to hope, or even joy. But before there's any time to enjoy the moment... I can be your angle or your devil. What in the hell is that? An ominous figure approaches us. It feels as if its only purpose is to eliminate us both.
What the? That's the Seraph, a miniature version of Seraph. It looks like the hidden stats that govern my affection towards you have been maxed out.
Or something like that. Caster's obviously been hiding this from the Mooncell for a while. But her feelings that screamed, "My master means everything," couldn't be hidden from the Mooncell forever.
I knew this was going to cause you a whole bunch of trouble. But if this is the worst punishment the Mooncell can think of, then this'll be a cinch to deal with. Isn't that right, Goshujin-sama?
That's right. If the punishment to me is a physical one, dealing with it shouldn't be much of a problem. No matter how strong the enemy may be, if they have a corporeal form of some kind.
We'll just show them just how strong our bond is. You know, like we always do. Now just sing out a command, Master. I'll show how brave I can be. I'm getting so excited.
It is time to prove how Chad we are. Oh, 9999 health? Ha 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 ha. Good fight. That was a good fight. Alright, wave bye-bye to the Seraph's defense program. Bye-bye. That was supposed to stop a rogue servant? Are you sure, Seraph? Because it didn't work. Didn't even come close. Didn't even get a single attack off. This is what happens when you try to get between me and my fluffy tail. And almost as if it was never there, the program sent to kill us vanishes. The bond that we share, even if it's against the rules, I will not allow it to be destroyed. That is the power of love, she says.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm me, just much, much stronger. Nothing this pathetic thing could stop me.
And almost as if it was never there, the program sent to kill us vanishes. As Caster somehow manages to go demurely ecstatic, she looked even lovelier than ever before.
Let's get moving now, Master. As much as I'd love to, there's no time to get sentimental now.
She's right. Even as we speak, Leo may have already taken possession of the Holy Grail. What we faced just now was only one of many obstacles. We haven't even gone beyond the first floor yet. But one thing I can say for certain, what I now have with Caster is more precious to me than any treasure. Hell yeah. Good freaking try, Seraph. Like I said, nobody shall deny me my fluffy tail. And so, that's everything that's going to happen today, if I recall correctly. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else big. What I'm going to do is go on... We're going to jump into the hyperbolic time chamber and train ourselves to strong power just like we did before, because right now, if we just continue heading our way to Gawain, he's going to absolutely maul us. we're going to put a few more levels into our Tamamo first. So, we'll end here for the YouTube watchers and reconvene at the end of the day.